music is also in my bio. So come hang out. We are live right now, and we'll be for the next 2 hours.
Me and all my buddies out in Vegas at the strip. We having hella fun, we just cashing in our chips. But we don't do it for the funds, we do it for the trips and the memories that come equipped with all these little good times. Just met a shorty out here, I got a good dime. Got some new kicks for the low, call that a good find. Got the buzz cut, no flow. Feel like I could try to be who you are, but shit, I'd rather be more. Okay, November 3rd birthday, I'm only 25. Been through hell and back, how the hell did I survive, man? Yeah. November 3rd birthday, I'm only 25. Been through hell and back, how the hell did I survive, for real? Yeah. So there's a lot of people out there that can't do what I do. And the older I get, I find it more and more true. But that ain't news to me, dog, that's just something I knew. And I had to figure that out, what perfect timing will do. But damn, look, life can be real hard. 25 on this earth, and I've been perfectly scarred. But I still live my best life, always avoiding stress. And I keep a tight circle of people that know me
Taran,
best.
welcome into the chat. I know it does.
Facts, baby, that's true.
I had to switch from Streamlabs to regular OBS because I'm on Mac, and they do not like each other for some reason. But I'm going to give it a try again and see if I can get it to work. That's it. It's not that it's a crazy fix. I just haven't tried it yet. That's all. I also am a partner on Twitch, so I don't know if I can do that yet. But we're gonna try and figure it out. What's going on, Isaac B. Graham? Thank you for the sub. Machism, thank you for the sub. Taryn, thank you for the sub. Let us know what your artist names are in the chat if you have subscribed, and we'll make sure we get you bumped up into the priority queue. What's going on, Pay Daily? We're live on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. Come hang out with us. I'm gonna talk really fast for the next 2 hours. At everybody. What up, everybody? 41-2. We're dragging you up. I'm making this priority queue right now. I'll explain how everything goes, but it seems like some of you are already kind of aware of how this works. If you are in the chat and you want to submit, all you have to do is hit Command Submit, and the submission form will pop up for you. If you want to subscribe or gift a sub, that will guarantee that you get played today and get bumped up into our priority queue, which is being marked in orange on this lovely spreadsheet that you guys can see to my right, to my left, to your right. Whoops. Seeing everybody look, you make me. It's nice, man. Happy New Year to everybody if you're in the chat. How was New Year's? How was Christmas? How was the holidays? Talk at speed. Yeah, I know. I'm a fast speaker. Sometimes I just mumble too. So the stream I want to be in. Welcome, Gabby. Legacy, the producer, welcome in for the first time. It's nice to have you. If you are here joining us in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. I love to find out where you guys are watching from. We got Avantist in the house. I have been enjoying your music. Best of luck to everybody. Happy New Year's. This year, we're all gonna get it this year. That's the plan. This is the year we all win. Tune in for Vancouver. Shout out to Vancouver. I just spent a lovely couple of weeks in Vancouver. It was nice. The snow was a bit shit. I went up to Whistler and it was not good. Zeke Lanham, thank you. We are going to make sure we get you bumped up into the priority queue as well. Shout out to all you guys who are subscribing and gifting subs right now. If you are doing that, that is a guarantee that you'll get played on stream. Yes, I am Persian. July forever. Come hang out with us on Twitch, though. Meet Jug. Happy New Year. To be fair, it's Whistler snow. This year was poor. Usually it's pretty good, though. I've been a couple times. It was beautiful. I want to put the PS4 on the TV. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean what device you're watching on, but I understand that. Got to put the PS4 on the TV, bro. Couple blog posts last year. Congratulations. Am I going to NAMM? I've never been to NAMM. I want to so bad. It's on my bucket list of things I want to go to. Asheville, North Carolina in the chat. Almost went to school there. No, but Whistler compared to the other spots in BC is rough. Is that true? I didn't know that. Check the rhyme. What's going on? If you hit 30. So I don't know anything about that. Maybe I'm going to have to check that out next time. Today, this year was a leap year, was it? Vietnam. Lynchburg, Virginia. Oh, Timber Music, welcome in for the first time. Thank you for the follow. And Diva, we're going to get you pulled up into that priority queue as well. Andre Bugatti, we're going to get you in the priority queue If you are joining us for the first time, don't worry. I'm going to explain how everything goes in a minute. Though if you hit Command Submit and Command Skip, that is going to explain pretty much how everything works. If you're joining us on Instagram, come hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. We'll be live for the next 2 hours, and I will be speaking like some sort of auctioneer for the next 2 hours. Would you take 5 days off the calendar? No? What song do you want me to sing, man? I've been doing karaoke all holidays. Smoking stones in abandoned homes. Smoking stones and broke your home. We listened to this on stream last time, actually, like before the end of the year. It is the Lab Rats and Bossy Vibe cover of Crack Rock, which is really nice. Don't make me sing Ice JJ Fish. Yeah, you absolutely can. If you want to skip the queue, you can do it for whoever. You can do it for yourself. You can give it away. Whatever you want to do. Stitching and robbing to get the fixing that you're itching for. Your family stopped inviting you to things. Let you hold the infant. Used to get a little stuff from time to time. Kind of controversial take, but I don't like that song. I'm really not a fan of that album in general. Oh God, I shouldn't have said that on stream. You guys are gonna get mad. Da Vinci Casa, what's going on? Kraos, welcome in. Galaxy, what's going on? We All Love Culture, what's going on? Let me know when you got. Let me know when you got. When you say your music in. Oh fuck. Oh no. Everyone's upset. Everyone's upset. I fucked it. If you are here in the chat, hi. I'll do the explanation and everything now. My name is KayvanMD. I'm the director of A&R Genius Distro. I also manage artists. I've been an artist. I produce music. I run Kayvan's House, which if you haven't joined, you should do. And basically, this is a music feedback stream. I do this twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We listen to music, we watch videos, we look at content, we get feedback as a community. The only rule in here is to not be a dick. If you're a dick, you'll get a yellow card, and then a red card. It's like soccer. Will send you off. We'll kick you out. You can't come back. That's it. You just got to be nice to each other. We do want to know what you think of the songs, and I'll be pulling up socials as we go. So if you hear something you like, if you see something you like, go follow the artist. That's what this is all about. It's about supporting independent and emerging artists, giving them a platform to be heard and get feedback, not just from me, but from their peers and other people who are out here creating music and sharing as well. So if that's you and you want to take part, definitely make sure you take part. We had an amazing year last year. Listened to thousands of songs, playlisted hundreds of songs. So if you send stuff in, that's what you can do. If you subbed, you definitely get bumped up. That is how this works. If I don't get you, just make sure you tell me that you did. I'm just going off the notifications that I get in front of me, so sometimes it takes a second for them to pop up. So just be patient with me, and we'll make this queue and get into things. Galaxy, let me know when you've submitted, and let me know the artist name, Johari. I'm going to get you dragged up as well. And then there was one other person just said that they subbed, and it looks like it was Kraos Music. What's your artist name? Let me know in the chat when you get a chance. That's how everything works. Like I said, the only way to guarantee that you get played on stream today is to subscribe or gift a sub. Though, if you don't, there is 30 minutes at the end of the stream where we bump people up from the chat for free. So if you stick around, hang out, and take part in the stream, there is always another chance to get bumped up. And if we get through all of the priority queue submissions, we will bump people up. If you know Mason Beacon, what the fuck is that? Jared Falls, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. Never mind, I see you. Galaxy says Da Vinci Queso. Have you already submitted in the Google form? If you haven't, please make sure you do. And I'll make sure we get you bumped up. We'll get started in a second. I just let this time be for the queue to build, basically. Submitted 2 little live ditties. Ooh. If you're with us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. We're live right now on twitch.tv/KayvanMD. Jared, I got you. Gory, what is your artist name? Let me know in the chat, and we will make sure we pull you up too. Right now, we are listening to the songs we found on Twitch playlist, which is where I keep track of everything we find here on Twitch. Oh, like Casso, like Picasso. Okay.
Girl, I gotta know you be my soldier.
You got to make sure you submit in the Google form if you haven't. I don't see Da Vinci Casso on there. And if we get through all these, I'll put you guys in a random spinning wheel and we'll start bumping people up from the chat for free. We are going to start, though, so you guys can see what's going on and see how everything goes. So like I said, it's KayvanMD. How do we bump up? It's my first time here. If you want to bump up, read this. I'm just putting it in the chat for you. Make sure you let me know your artist name when you do it. And make sure you've submitted in the Google form. Otherwise, I cannot bump you up. And you guys are asking me to go find some shit, which I'm not going to do because I want to get through as many songs as possible. So make sure you submit your music in the Google form so that I don't have to do extra work to go find the song. And I'm going to be real. Like, that in itself, I'm not a lazy guy all the time. But we got instructions for a reason. Is to keep everything moving and make sure we get to as many songs as possible and get through as many artists as possible as well. So make sure you've submitted in the Google form if you are subscribing. Otherwise, and if you start like bugging me in the chat about it, I'm just going to tell you the same thing. So just do it now and it'll be there. Yeah, don't be lazy. That's what I'm saying. Don't be lazy. So for the people that I'm waiting on, when you have submitted, please let me know in the chat that you have submitted too. Because I know there's a couple people who have subscribed already who have not submitted in the Google form yet. Cleary, I just got you. You just got bumped up. Meech Jug, let me know your artist name. I have some stuff to do or else I'd submit. That's no problem. We're back on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also, Meech Jug, let me know your artist name in the chat. And I'm still looking for a couple of you guys who subscribed but didn't tell me what your artist name was. Gem, I'm assuming you are Gem, a.k.a. and we'll get you bumped up. We get a nice little queue going today. So again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, the best thing you can do and what I would suggest is subscribing or gifting a sub because that will help. All right? All right, I think I got everybody. We're going to get into it so you guys can see how this goes. We're starting with Macism, an artist from North Carolina. The song's called Pain is Pain. South Carolina. North Carolina? DMV? North Carolina. In the South somewhere. Tremulant? Yes, you do get bumped up. Sorry, I didn't get a notification, though. Sometimes it just takes a second to come through. If I don't get you or it doesn't come through, just let me know. All right, Macism from North Carolina. This is Pain is Pain. Let us know what you think in the chat. Definitely got that kind of like Don Toliver, Gunna type feel to it, which I enjoy. Production is good, vocals sound really good, like the mix and everything feels pretty solid. If I had any feedback, it's definitely well produced. If any feedback, it's maybe that this bass line is maybe, it just feels kind of hidden for some reason while also feeling loud. I know that doesn't make sense. Mac.ism on Instagram. I do think the vocal sounds really, really nice though. The instrumental mix could maybe be a touch better. Pungent, thank you for the sub. Let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. And as always, let us know what you think in the chat. We want to know what you think of these songs. Zeke says the fill with the percussion is pretty interesting. I will say that maybe the structure of this is lacking a little bit towards the end of the song, just with the production. Overall, I like this. Punch, let me know the artist name. Zeke says this feels like it could have more of a beat switch into something more ambient like Nights by Frank Ocean. Legacy says I feel like it could be a little bit more ambitious with the arrangement. I think that's kind of how I feel about it too. Overall, I have no issues with it. At times, it loses me somewhat in the arrangement itself. The hat roll sticks out a lot, says Timba Music. If you are rocking with this, though, make sure you go follow Mac.ism. I will say the thing that I like about Macism is that he's kind of like pushing forward what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? It's not the same music every time, and I like that. Big Papa Wide Dong, what is your artist name? We'll make sure we get you pulled up from the submission form, and then also Pungent. Let me know when you've submitted as well. Big Papa Wide Dong is a ridiculous username, and I need to know what your artist name is. Thank you. Overall, great job. I will say, like, you know, I feel like in that space, there's a lot of people who don't do a great job, but I feel like Macism, you are close to doing a really great job, and it's definitely getting to a point where it's developed a lot, and I hear the sound improving, which is a big thing for me. But I think the melodies are great. I just think maybe the production in that one could have been a little bit more interesting at times, and the arrangement could have been a little bit more fluid, and that's really it. Happy New Year to you, Tova. Pray for Vendi. We're going to get you bumped up. Credit score by 41-2 up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, this is super interesting off rip. Putting this one on the playlist. Antonio was driving in his Chevy, and he was stepping heavy in some Rojo Timberlands. I was cursing like a sailor, bucket head like I'm. See if we can find it. Look how many playlists I've got. It's fucked. She said we're children, give me I promise that it's water. We just took a drive to the island of the Malta. Froze my nuts off. This one's crazy. Let us know what you think in the chat. The way she handled the wood in the morning like a lumberjack. Deeper than a megalodon. Feel like Nostradamus. I caress the epidermis of my goddess. Then I prophesy quick. 300 demos, bitch. I feel like Leonidas. You fold a full of arthritis. All your joints are stiff. So says his brother's L with it. Legacy says, oof, the instrumental is gas too. Zeke says, enjoying this a lot. Rudy says, I like this, giving a little bit of jib, but fire. This is tough. It definitely sits in that space for sure. Great delivery though, good flow. I really can't complain too much of this. Anderson .Paak vibes. Alright, we got you. Got you, Casso. Again, if you are here in the chat and you want to guarantee the music will get played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe and gift a sub. That will get you bumped into this orange cube marked next to me in this spreadsheet. Terrence says this is hard as hell. The flow so hard I might need the water softener. Eyes looking so Yellowstone like Kevin Costner. No, this is great. I really like this. The Braidest, welcome in. Gold Rose says this is tough, so you got a good cosign there. I think the delivery is one of the most impressive parts for me. It's real smooth. Ashometry, welcome in for the first time. Zeke says it sounds like a real song. It is a real song. it's all of these songs are real songs. That's one thing I'm gonna say to you off rip. All of the songs you'll hear today are real songs. Kevin Costner is a good way to break that up. Rappers got to do more of that. Change words to fit the rhyme scheme, even if it's not. Like I love when artists do that, to be honest. Okay, Pungent. I got you. We're gonna pull you up into the priority queue as well. If there's anybody who's subscribed that I haven't pulled into the priority queue, please let me know too. We have an honor system, an honor code here, so don't lie to me. If you lie to me, you will catch these hands digitally. And if you're with us on Instagram, because I do see some people there, join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. You can send SoundCloud links as well. Includes auto subs for sure, but if you have used your auto sub for the month, you only get one per month, which it's January, so you shouldn't have used it yet. But you do get one. That was credit score by 41-2, 41_2 with 2 zeros. 2 O's? Not zeros. 2 O's on the end of it. Next up, we've got Taran? I know what you're saying. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it. I felt like this gets a bit consumed by the beat too much. That's fair. I don't know that I heard that on my end. Like the vocals felt like they were coming through pretty clearly to me. But totally fair. All right, House Party with Neil by Taryn. Abel Masho, thank you for the follow. What up, happy birthday, Calvin. I hope you're doing well, bro. I still constantly sing, fuck, what is the song, bro? I might leave you where you stand. Fucking hard, bro. Still stays in rotation. Alright, Tova, I got you. This is nice. Super groovy. Very much in the space of music that I've been listening to a lot recently. Alright, beautiful. We can definitely do videos in here as well. Katra Vibes says Tremulant 420. I agree. Definitely some Katranada vibes. Chuck Main says, yes, sir. Ash Ometri says, this is so good. Young McCuddy says, this is that groove. And Diva says, Katramine vibes even. right, this comes out on the Vocalist album. So Taryn, did you do the production on this? Wait, who sent this in? I can hit Pharrell on this, says Zeke. Check the rhymes is hella funky, I like it. The Only Fish, what's up? Creator K, welcome in. Happy January. This is tight. Taryn.flp. Oh, you produced it? Immediate follow. This is great production. If you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up into the priority queue marked in orange on our spreadsheet. This is really good. When does this drop? Peyton, almost 2 years, bro. Thank you for sharing 2 years of your life with me. Creatively, I appreciate that. Oh, that's the shit part about Twitch on mobile. It never works for some reason. Meech says I could hear The Weeknd on it. Legacy says got very smooth, very nice energy to be outside with. Mid this year, can't wait. That's great. Are you trying to work with more artists? Only Fish, absolutely. You can submit today, you can submit on Thursday, whatever you want to do. Peyton says the song is pure vibery. There's good vibes. If you're with us on Instagram, come join us on Twitch. It's free, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. We're listening to your music, all right? Pungent, thank you for sending it in. I got you in the priority queue. That was Taryn. Jordan Taryn. Taryn.flp on Instagram. Great production work. I can't wait for that to come out. Please make sure you put it in our release calendar when it's scheduled. Focusing on artist management a bit more right now, but I still cook up with people. Oh, that's fire. So do you manage that artist as well? Oh, you're back in Oklahoma City right now? How long have you been there? All right, next up we got Spittin' with Coconut Mall and Bliss. I like this artist and his video style. I think this is some of the best. Like I said it every time. I feel like Spittin' really understands his audience, both musically, but also just aesthetically. I love these videos. Oh, you're managing Antone now, bro? Wait, I've been talking to his dad. So I guess I'll be talking to you too. Fans is going on 3 weeks. I touch back in NYC. We await your return. Definitely got Young Gravy vibes through this one, but I like him more than Young Gravy. I guess I'll be sending you guys something about Antone soon. Andre says, bro, reminds me of Mike. Yeah, he's definitely in kind of that like sample-based, bar-heavy, like underground rap scene. I can't wait for more people to like really get a hold of his music because I thoroughly enjoy it. Inspo's definitely Mike. Beats goofy / hard as fuck. I think he produced it himself, right? Hold on to that moment of bliss. Nice beat switch. Second, all that buildup started tumbling down when feeling pressure had 2 fingers held up to my neck. The thing I really enjoy is just the authenticity of his vocal delivery. Spin definitely. You know what? We'll hit him with the sub as well. Produces everything himself. Does his own videos. Reminds me of Boy Merchant's Peyton. Any events in Brooklyn, I'm sure there will be. That sense of self wasn't aware enough. A chance to try again with something that you said. His vocals feel honest. That's my biggest thing. It feels like he's not trying to be anything that he's not, and I respect that a lot. He works a lot better with these vocals, reduces the meme rap vibe, definitely. Zeke says I really like this. We're gonna give it a thumbs up on YouTube too. This is Spittin'. Coconut Mall, an insane map too. What is Coconut Mall? What is that from? I don't know. Clearly says, yeah, no, I respect this a lot. Oh, dude, okay, you gotta check out his other fucking videos too. They have like the most like CBS production quality, but there's something so warm and inviting about it. I love it. So if you check out his other videos, I think you'll get it. Like, it's definitely the vibe. I gotta play another one just so you can see. Like, the lo-fi vibe on the video is something I actually really enjoy. FX98 Type B says, samples clean as fuck. It is. It definitely is. Legacy, what's your artist name? Let me know.
If there were no colors.
It's from Mario Kart Wii. Oh, that's why. I didn't have Mario Kart on Wii. Or PBS, not CBS. Maybe CBS. I don't know. I don't watch enough CBS to really be able to make that comparison, but it's like a very specific like feeling to them all.
I don't get it all the time, I needed to explain. Saw the definition, but don't feel it like it's pain. Go inside, we preposition.
I love this shit, man. Hey, yo, we're gonna have to hit him.
Really doing something, but disguises and
more spooky black light Corbin. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Suffering replacement. Get it for the
Disco links are definitely fine.
All the same things, like what the rain brain.
I've got a soft spot for Spittin', man. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy the music and the whole vibe. Yikes, spam by. Yeah, we're gonna need to get them out of here. Bula, you know what to do. There he is. Spittin' _ on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow. We're gonna keep things moving. Zeke Lanham, you are up next out of New Zealand. This is gonna be a work in progress, so let us know what you think in the chat. All right. Very grainy, maybe it's because the videos are. Yeah, that's definitely possible too. Yeah, submission form coming here. Rook Night Radio, what's going on? No, that's totally fair, Australia, fuck, why do I always see New Zealand for you, bro? Why do I always think you're from New Zealand? Where these raves are. I'm dead, bro.
I would be passing new ordinances.
Is this a Joe Biden sample?
Stiff criminal penalties.
Oceania. I really struggle with that word. Yeah, Jay Breeze beats. You are. Let me get these other two. I mean, this is pretty solid, bro. Let us know what you think in the chat. Joe Byron. Joe Vibin. True. Joseph Robinette Biden. Is that his name? Two of you guys said Joe Vibin, which I fuck with that. Well done. This feels very Matrixy. Joe Mama. That's dumb. That's dumb. I shouldn't have laughed at that one. Little baby intense says Wacky. Since are a bit stocky, that's maybe the only thing I would say is sound design could use some work. Same thing with the drum samples too. Big Papa White Dong says, shout out Australia. Need a Holden Maloo Ute to play this song in while I do 130. I don't know what that means. Good idea, but need some sound design. I agree. Phoenix says, Joe Biden off the Molly type beat. This would go crazy in Bushwick at 3 a.m. on like a Wednesday. I do feel like if this was in someone's set at a rave, it would probably go pretty hard and people would enjoy it, but just more crazy sound design. I think that's the biggest thing. It's expanding on it, adding in some more like crazy sounds and effects, drops, that kind of stuff. Not bad for work in progress, but I do think the arrangement could maybe use a little bit of work just to give it a little bit more tension and release. But it's a good tempo. It says, nah, someone's hitting the K-hole like a stepson to this. Stop it. Galaxy, what's the artist name? Is it Galaxy? Let me know. I'll pull you up into the priority queue as well. I'm dead, bro. Literally this in 30 minutes last night. Oh yeah, well then I'm not too pressed. Sound design is the only thing I will work on more than anything. Just tweak these sounds a little bit. It does feel real Matrixy though, like real like, you know, steampunky. Would it be crazy if I dropped some beats in the doc channel? I just started on BeatStars, but if not. No, you can throw beats in. We listen to beats all the time, bro. We've listened to your beats before. We're about to listen to one from Andiba right now. A little bit more electronic music for you. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is Andiba out of Miami. Peyton says I'd do drugs to it. We crab raven. Yeah, heavily inspired by late 90s trance. It feels like that. Yeah, we listen to beats all the time. This is Andiba. Whoa, goddamn. Brother, that synth bass is fat. If you want to skip the queue, Subscribing or gifting a sub is the best way to guarantee you get played on stream. This is good driving real fast music. Like, this is good driving too fast music. This is Bushwick on a Thursday now. This is like doing 150 on the highway in Miami type music. This is I Might Die in the Car type music. And Diva Music on Instagram. 110 in an Altima. Bass is really, really good. Papa White Dunks, this whole stream has me in the function shucking and jiving. It's just gonna continue for the next hour and a half. This is getting off work on a Friday and heading out for the night of your life. Clea said that I absolutely totaled my car in Houston to this. 110 in the Altima is pushing it to its absolute limits to the point where if you're unlucky, the axle is gonna fall off. Ready for another drop? The delayed drop was nice. And Diva Music on Instagram. Krayos wants to know if you could get a copy of this for the show. You trying to put it in your set? Peyton says you can't signal for a lane. You can't change lanes. You're dead. If you change lanes in this, you're dead. That's it. 110 in Altima is gonna turn the Altima into Fred Flintstone's car. You're gonna take off in it. Exported wrong. What do you mean it's nice? Oh, no sub? I don't even care. It doesn't even matter. Sheesh. I need to get this in the hands of my friends. Well, make sure you go check out on Diva Music. He does have other music out, which is fantastic that you can listen to as well. Next up, we've got Andre Bugatti, who is from New Zealand or Australia. I'm not sure. This is Pit Stop. Let us know what you think in the chat. Fuck. I've forgotten who's in Australia and who's in New Zealand. I'm so sorry. Let us know what you think in the chat. Do the Flipstones flap their arms for their planes? No, they have those pterodactyls. Oceania, yeah, we're just gonna say Oceania from now on. This is some great plug and B music right here. This comes out on Friday. Andre consistently has had one of the best landing pages that I've ever seen. Mike, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. Andre Bugatti, the @ sign is the A on Instagram. We enjoy this a lot. Timmy. What's up, Sophie Nessington? How you doing? Oh, this is hard, bro. I like this one a lot. This is probably one of my favorite ones you've sent in, if I'm being honest. I love that you really found this sound for yourself. It's trippy, but I will say the mix on this one probably feels the best of everything we've listened to. Super balanced. Vocals cut through. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, this one's good. I really do feel like the Big Papa White Dunks, this makes me want to waltz through the Nether Minecraft style. Fire says pungent. I really like this one a lot. Definitely one of my favorite ones you sent in. I think like the notes that I've given you previously about mixes and stuff, I feel like you've really taken to heart, and this one feels the best mix so far. Just overall, like everything has its own space in the mix. The beat feels good, the vocal feels good. There's nothing overlapping or really like pushing anything out. So for me, that one's probably the best that you've sent in so far. All right, this is Love Culture with Thirst 3. Love Culture is
Welcome to Volume 3.
a music collective.
I go by the name. We already know who I am, right?
You guys may have heard of before.
They call me DJ Larry Love.
This is
Peace,
Volume
love, and
3.
light to all.
Hey man, I appreciate that.
But
Thank you.
understand, that ain't why we here.
I'm glad it helped. I really do hear the
They say they've
difference.
been waiting.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
So
We
let's
all
give
Love
them what
Culture on
they've been
Instagram.
waiting for.
There you go,
Volume
brand
3.
ambassadors for Spite.
Love
Sprite.
culture.
Sprite.
Larry
Brand
Love.
ambassadors for Sprite.
Talk to him, Flash.
Dropbox links are fine as long as I don't have to download anything.
On your bitch. Aim is impeccable, shoot from the hip. Now he a veggie cucumber, run punish him.
Cut on the beat, watch how crucial it gets. Ducking and dodge and move when I stick. Throw up two fingers, you know who I'm with. If you
Yeah, this is ill too.
check it.
I like the seamless back and forth that you guys have going on in these vocals right now. It doesn't always feel like that when groups do like crew kind of cuts, but this one feels good. Clear says, I'm the brand ambassador for Spite. That's hilarious.
I know it ain't pressure, who's smoother than this?
Big Papa says 3-6 vibes to the beat. I might pop trunk to this. Please don't pop trunk to this. Unless the trunk has subs in it, and then you can pop trunk to this. If you're with us on Instagram, we're live on Twitch right now doing music feedback for the next hour and 20 minutes. Twitch.tv/KayvanMD. Come hang out. We got about 43 people in the chat right now. We're all listening to music and giving feedback.
This feel like
Legacy says, love the crew vibe, very cohesive.
Southern playalistic Cadillac music.
It's not always that you get that from crew cuts, so like for me, that's why this one hits. Rhyme skills ill, vocal sound really good, the mix is really clean. And I actually love the production style too.
All the zones.
I don't know what the production reminds me of, but I really like it.
What we doing?
Zeke says SOBRB. I remember SOBRB.
She eating me up, she a cannibal. Want me to snap, right?
Where are you guys from again?
Bag light. Shit going left, but I'm back right. On the gas,
Faces Houston shit.
I'm really that guy. These niggas cat, what's your hat size? I play some mark of them guys like
all really good voices individually too, but they fit together really well. Jacksonville, Florida. Rick Knight Radio says adding this to some playlists now. Make sure you tap in with them. We all love culture so they can support and share those playlists also. Rick Knight Radio. Big Pop says very smooth. The Outcast reference top notch. Young McCuddy says I'm rolling with this.
Too much heat now, I'm covered in tan lines.
I really like that a lot. This one's called Thirst 3 by Love Culture on Spotify. We've saved that to the songs we found on Twitch playlist as well. This is from their Volume 3 EP, which just came out on January 8th. That song was called Thirst 3. It's the intro to this project. Make sure you check out the rest of the project and follow them at We Are Love Culture on Instagram. There's a lot of mouth noises happening here. I'm not mad at this skit, though, at the end of an intro song. So, you know, do your thing. I hate when people talk with their mouth full, says Rudy Munoz. Definitely a triggering sound for some people, especially in the ears. Especially right in the ears. But, you know, there's a reason it's there. Too much heat now, I'm covered in tan lines, says Rose Gold. So, the song was mukbanging. Yeah, exactly. This is Numb by Shelby Ruger. We love Shelby Ruger in here. Great artist, great songwriter, great singer out of Houston. And I'm just not going to say too much because I'm going to let you guys listen to it. But I've really been enjoying Shelby's music. This one just dropped a couple weeks ago. Yeah, when you go to bed tonight, don't think about people chewing. I will not think about people chewing. I'll play FIFA until I fall asleep. Sprite sponsorship's a huge W too. Yeah, the Spite sponsorship, not so much. Shelby Ruger also with an extremely clean landing page. I'm dead. Resubmit your Linktree link, that's fine. Let us know what you think in the chat. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. I listened to this whole little EP. I think Teach Me How to Love was still my favorite on it. But it's from the Store Power EP that just came out. We did not get to Complex yet. If you want to skip the queue and get bumped into our priority queue, here are the instructions. Right now we have all these priority submissions in orange to get through first before we get to organics, but the last 30 minutes is dedicated to people in the chat, so stick around if you want to get played later on. Actually, I like this one too. Maybe sometimes Cleus has got a shit ton of mutuals, huh? Are you guys both in Houston? That makes sense. This one's really good. I think it sounds better on headphones than it did on my phone speakers, which also makes a lot of sense. Oh, did you just move to New York? Big Papa says this is beautiful. Vocals are amazing on this.
You forgot to call me, I just thought that you was lit.
Jump Boy J, if you come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. Also hit the link in my bio. There is a link for you to submit your music in there. Not yet, Jahari. Yeah, if you guys do move to the same cities, make sure you connect with each other too. It's always easier to do everything when you have friends in the same city as opposed to when you're trying to do it on your own. Highly recommend you collaborate with each other and connect with each other, especially if you're in the Discord and the Twitch community. Just use that as a catalyst to connect with each other in the cities. Kenny, what's going on, bro? Right now we're listening to Shelby Ruger. The song's called Numb. It's from her latest EP, the Star Power EP that dropped on December 29th. If you like this, make sure you listen to Teach Me How to Love too, as well as Blue Moons, which is another song that came out from Shelby recently, which made one of our, I think it made the best of community playlists. Shelby was in both of these best of playlists for 2023. She was in the community playlist best of, and also the best of Twitch as well, with two different songs. I think it was Break Up and Blue Moons, which are both songs that I both really enjoyed. So make sure you check out Shelby for real. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. Great job. Next up, we got Johari Turner. Oh, it was good timing, Johari. You are literally right next. This is Therapy by Johari Turner. Let us know what you think in the chat. Feedback is always welcome. Just please be kind. Please be respectful to each other. That's really the only rule.
He strengthens you and leads
yeah, Shelby's got it. Johari is a 17-year-old producer and artist doing everything himself. We need the Bay cosign for Shelby. I could see it. Okay. Vocal is sounding better. It's cutting through in the mix better, which was something that I think we've said basically on every song you sent in so far. Instrumental is still kind of a little off, especially when we talk about the bass. The bass line's a little overpowering this mix. But the vocal is sounding much clearer, so I gotta give you props for that one. A little bit off key. We've said that about tuning, but you know, I'll take baby steps. This artist 17 does everything themselves. Melodies within the actual production, I do feel like are a little all over the place still.
Pushing dirt out my mind, it's been rough. A nigga been lacking the love. Got myself and I know that's enough. Hey, taking some time to know myself. Look in the mirror.
Some people say the beat is hard though.
Who is this nigga that brought me through hell?
Look, I do like the creativity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this kid's 17, bro. Like, I fuck with the creativity because not many artists try and push the boundaries of like sounds and stuff, so I do have to give it that. It does need some mixing. Some of the arrangement could use some work. But I will say, from what we listened to last year until this year, this is a vast amount of growth. From last year's releases to this year's releases, especially in the mixing, which is one of the hardest parts, I think, to learn. But yeah, I will say, I agree with you, Clear. Like, I do think the melodies could be a little bit more structured. But growth is, to me, the biggest thing. You know what I mean? I agree with Legacy as well. Like, if an artist stops growing and they just stick at the same place and nothing changes, then it will never get better. But I feel like I see the growth, I see the improvement, I see the work that's being put in. So this is a vast improvement from even the stuff we heard towards the end of last year to this. And this shit is just a journey too, that's what I'm saying. Phoenix says to make the vocals cut through the mix, I put the vocal bus in mono. Singing reminds me of Bahana. He sounds dope. I'm actually not mad at the singing being out of key sometimes. Sometimes I think it's stylistically kind of nice. Trambulance is already 5 for real. I'm adding immediately, which is great. But I think like you keep working at it, you keep improving. I definitely still think you should do a little bit of tuning on the vocal, like even if you just throw the auto-tune kind of effect on it. It's not far off. I do love the cover art, which I think he also does himself. The singing out of key in moments sounds tight as fuck. I agree. Most immediate thing that could be improved is certain vocal sound straining off-key. Cup of Sin line in particular. Personal opinion says Legacy, the producer. Tremulous says it's his performance. 100 Grams says, yeah, he's going to be straight. It's full-blown, just the beat, says clear. Vocal tuning for sure. But if he hones and does some chord work, he should be untouchable. I would suggest, if you don't already and haven't already been studying this, just because you are so young, you do kind of have the opportunity to now to really just dial in on the music theory and just learn about circle of fifths specifically. And I do think that'll help. Like, honestly, like, that's my thing for, I think, most producers who are just getting started out and kind of teaching themselves everything. If you could nail down the music theory side of things and just learn it, you don't have to use it all the time, but it does help. So I would suggest, like, if you have the time to really think about key signatures, scales, that kind of things, just learn those basic things. The circle of fifths is super helpful when it comes to writing chord progressions. And I do think that those things will help you just kind of, like, on the musical side of things, really dial in and help get those ideas out in ways that maybe make a little bit more sense to people listening. And that, you know, that being said, don't change what you create just to make people understand it, because I think the beauty of what you do is that it is a little confusing. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that's a strength. Mix your beat as you go to suit your vocals. Definitely mix it around the vocals. Don't use it as a crutch for sure. Absolutely just use it as kind of the basis to build off of. That's the way I think about music theory. Tremulous says you'll turn into Tyler 2.0 even earlier than he did. That's pretty cool. Yeah, props to you for doing it all, going through the release process and putting your best foot forward at such a young age. 100%. It takes a lot of courage. That's the thing I try and tell everybody who comes in here is, like, like, first and foremost, if you're putting music out and you're putting things into the world, like, you get my respect, because this shit is pretty difficult and it takes a lot of energy and emotion and it sucks sometimes. So, like, if you're releasing music at all, props to you. But that's why we do this, so we can help you improve and make things just a little bit easier. It's also scary. It's so fucking scary. I can't do it anymore. All right, this is Distance Between Us by Krayos. Oh, that one synth is a bit loud. That's Sir Finessington. I fully agree. Theory's a language, learn the language. It's theory. It's supposed to be that the theory aspect that you build off of that. And Diva says, oh, hell yeah. Yeah, bro, I have so many songs that I never put out and I never will put out that I just made for myself, and that's fine. I wish Eric Sisko was here, because I've been writing raps to his beat that he sent me. Exactly, Thumpers, exactly. For me, the biggest thing here is just the balance in the mix that can improve. I'm getting a lot of that lead synth. The vocals tucked a little bit, but the synths themselves feel pretty loud. Yeah, I agree with Andiva. It's just the mix down. Tremulous says, man, the year is 2006. I'm in the back of the Charger going to a party. This just came out on radio station P96. I love it. The year is 2008. I'm sitting in the back of my friend's Nissan, whatever the fucking looks like a yellow box is, and he's got a sub going, and it's just beating my head to death. I had a hardstyle phase for a little bit. If you guys don't know what hardstyle is, I'll gladly show you what hardstyle is, just for fun. A yellow box. I don't know what it's called. I'll find out right now. It wasn't a Pathfinder. It was one of these, a Nissan Xterra. Hardstyle is Russian dialect. Bro, imagine me sitting in this car with 4 of my boys, sub booming in the back, just outrageously loud hardstyle playing. Hardstyle's like a Russian dialect. So Finessing said I started shuffling it on it. I can't dance, so I was never shuffling. 12-inch sub, yeah, we had a 12-inch sub in here. I got you, Timber. That's like if I did not have a coke phase, not ever. None of that for me. I'm already too high strung. Never could. I smell GTA 5, that's hilarious. Is His name is Krayos. I'm gonna pull up the. Oh, I skipped somebody too. Whoops. This is not mastered yet. Galaxy, I did. Rocked a buzz back in the day. I didn't. I had a terrible haircut. Krayos_music on Instagram. This is kind of crazy. The vocal sample is nice in the. Hey, congratulations, Andre Bugatti, on your new job. Everybody say congrats in the chat. We're very happy for you, man. But my friend still drives an Xterra. I'm about to make him play this in it. I'm dead. Krayos_music. Original vocals. Oh, the original vocals is hard. This is nice. 438's a bit long, but that's pretty average for electronics, so I'm not mad. Pungent, you are in the priority queue. You should be right about here, 13,371. If you are somebody who is resubscribing automatically, let me know. You get 1 free bump a month. But if you are somebody who's subscribed in a previous stream, I would ask that you gift a sub, and then when I get the notification, that constitutes as a bump. But it's basically just like you spend bread inside of the stream, you'll get bumped up. That's how it works. Working in after sales at Porsche in Melbourne. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Bula wants to know if you have a family and friends discount at the Porsche dealership. I guess I'm also curious to know that, though. You know what? I'm not buying a Porsche anytime soon, so. Galaxy, I'll make sure we get you bumped up as well. Timbo, we just got you bumped up. This is Jared Falls. Any other way, we're going to keep things moving so we can get through everybody. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is definitely like a... This feels like a Drake Afrobeat type song right here. The song I released to celebrate getting through 2023. Congratulations on making it through. Rudy says, let's connect our networks. I sell real estate in New York. Andre is in Australia. But if that helps, then cool. Slide the LinkedIn. I'm dead, bro. I love that you guys are connecting like this right now. This is a pretty solid song. I think the mix on the beat could maybe just be a little bit warmer. Specifically on the percussion like aspects of it. It does kind of remind me of Find Your Love by Drake. And if that was the reference of what you were going for, then I feel like you guys kind of nailed it on that front with the mix. I was making Cost of London this morning. Oh, look at that. Rudy. Help me out, bro. Something to applaud. I notice how you fell in love with each and every flaw you have. 'Cause all you have is everything they want. This is giving more life. Got 'em falling at your feet. I notice how you seize the day. I mean, this feels like one of those really fun, like, island songs that you get from Drake, so I'm not mad at it. Let me learn from you. I would say that the thing that I feel like I'm missing from this is just some more vocal layers, some harmonies, some ad-libs. Hook is strong. Verses could maybe be a little catchier at moments. I think the sound choice and the beat could be different. That's probably kind of where I feel that things could change a little bit too. It's really the snare sound that's kind of throwing me off, I think. Andre says, bro, voice is angelic. It is nice. It is a great vocal tone. Jared M.3 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. I understand what you're saying, 100 Grand Sam. I think that's what adding vocal layers and harmonies and ad-libs does, though, is just give it a little bit more dynamic range, a little bit more movement throughout the song. So that's really all I would say. Peyton, I hope you come back in time too, but you're in New York, so I would imagine you will be. Really solid. I do just think, yeah, it's just adding more little details, kind of building off of that baseline of what you have there to make it more complex without making it too, like, overcomplicated. So I would say things like fucking harmonies, ad-libs. Snare's crazy. What it is the synths aren't watery enough, says Clelia. Okay. Could have spent more time with this, did it as a little freestyle for the end of the year. That's fine. Also, not everything has to be... Yeah, like, I think we all like it, we all enjoy it. Not everything has to be super polished for it to come out and be in the world. Like, I think that's something that I've learned also and maybe something that I've kind of done to myself more as an artist than anything is just stop myself from releasing things that I feel good about because they don't feel like they're perfect. Whereas I do respect a lot that you made it and you wanted to get it out. It was a free song, you just put it out. There's nothing wrong with that at all. This is Gory with Water. Gory was one of the coolest end of the year finds we had. This is from the Things to Make Love Hurt. It came out in 2022. Kenny, that's fine, bro. I got you. What is it, Bray? Just put it in the submission form. Legacy's beautiful voice. In fact, I met a lot of people on Discord last year. Look, that's what we're trying to do here, man. Make the music world just a little bit easier to navigate. If it didn't pop up for you, let me know, because sometimes I don't get the notifications. But you got a show in New York on February 17th. Where at? Gory Official on Instagram. This is great, man. This sounds really good. It feels really good. So Finessington says, this song's in my playlist. I love R&B. Me too now. It's also in my playlist as well. QG and Bray, I believe you guys. You've been here for long enough. The Vino Theater in Brooklyn. Ooh, congrats. I like this a lot. Great melodies, nice vocal layers. Yeah, great voice, great tone. Cleary, you're up next, and then we've got Jem. Jay Bree says, you raw, bro. What's the IG is Gory Official on Instagram. I said that twice, but this shit's smooth, says Sophie Nessington. It really is. I like this one a lot. Again, at Gory Official on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow and support. We've got about an hour and 3 minutes left. We've got a lot of submissions to get through, so we're going to try and get through everybody in this priority queue. But like I said, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, which will get you put into that orange queue of priority subscriber submissions. If you don't, we're going to try and bump people up at the end of the stream for free. It just depends on when we get through these priority subs, all right? Oh, that song was unfinished. Oh, this song's unfinished. I like this kind of raw mix on it, to be honest, especially on the drums. Oh, bro, this is nice. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like this. Reminds me of a lot of artists that I really fuck with. If you guys listen to Q, it reminds me of Q a little bit. Rook Knight Radio says, drop this. Reminds me of the new Yachty stuff too a little bit. Cleary, 3 A's. I like this a lot. Corey says this is beautiful. Love the bass. Love the instrumentation on this overall. Feels very good. The mix could somewhat improve, but it's not like so off that I would be like, oh, this mix, it needs a lot of work. It needs very little touches. Overall, this feels really good though. I think the drums, if anything, could maybe just sound a little bit more like bouncy. Is there no hi-hat in this at all? I think at some point hi-hat should come in, or some sort of like higher percussive element. No hats? That'd be maybe my only note, is like, I think at some point those hats will kind of, a shaker or something. Just something that's like a little more consistent that keeps that bounce. Childish meets Tame Impala. Definitely in that vein for sure. I like this a lot. Oh, Andre, do it, man. Do it. Live drummer could be fire. If you can get a live drummer on it, yeah, that'd be hard. Reminds me of Jai Paul, low-key. Very nice. Clinton, what do you got for us today, man? Let me know the artist name in the chat. We'll make sure we bump them up in the priority queue. This one's called Litta. It's by Cleary, 3 E's, Cleeeary. Originally from Houston, now in New York. So if you're in New York and you're looking for someone to work with, this guy's making some cool fucking music. This one's called Litta. with bass. Oh, it's only got bass on it right now. Hard. Gem up next. I think this is our first time listening to Gem, maybe? Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. Timba, thank you so much. Thank you for being here and sending music as well. This gives me summertime drop top vibes. It's definitely fun summer music for sure. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to hear it finished. I like it kind of raw like that, though. Biggest feedback on this one immediately is just the mix. Second time, it's just the vocal mix could come through a little bit more. Let us know what you think in the chat. Delivery and bars are definitely there. The official Gem underscore on Instagram. I mean, you are barred up. Like, you are really rapping. Django Fever, welcome back. Galaxy says she's sick. I gotta tap in. Treming says, "Who?" These are really good raps, man. The only thing I would say is like this mix could be a little bit more robust. Vocal could cut through a little bit more. Same thing on the instrumental. I think the production could maybe a little bit better with some of the sound choices, but the rapping itself is what's most impressive to me here, and the voice too. Definitely would love to know more about Jam. Where are you based out of? DJ Get Busy, welcome. The official Gem, the 2E's on Instagram. Solid beat choice, but I would love to hear Gem with maybe a producer who's just a little bit more advanced. From Baltimore. Oh shit, that's hard. And really only with that string synth sound is a little bothering to my ear, that's it though. Bassline's nice. Timba's got beats for you, Gem. Make sure you tap in. The official Gem underscore on Instagram. We just followed you from the Kayvan's House account as well, because I do really like this. I'm gonna save it in the playlist. I'm gonna come back and listen to it again, and consider it for our songs we found on Twitch content. But I like this. Whitaker says the beat is fire. Look, that's why I always ask people for their opinions too, because we're not always going to agree. But I do feel like a more seasoned producer will get you right on the production side of things and really help you shine. But I like this. She can sing too. Would love to hear that. Big Papa says this is smooth as butter. Oh shit. Look at this. Look at this. Make sure you tap in. Next up, we've got AKA with Beg For Me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's that moody girl music.
All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what do we got here? This is new. This is a new listen for us. Let us know what you think in the chat. From New York, TPA. I don't know what that means, but the Jamaican flag is giving me Jamaica. Oh shit. I didn't get the notification either, but I see that you. I believe you. If you Tampa, is that what TPA stands for? Yeah, I love this. I love this.
I try to get your attention, but you know that.
This is hard. This is good pop R&B. And kind of like dance hall-esque. So Finessing Sense is digging it. This is really solid. Meat Chuck says working with her at the moment. Rudy says wine pond dem.
Yeah, no, baby, I know you'll be worth it. And wait till I say all day, come here.
Django, what's the artist name? We'll pull you up if you're an automatic resubscriber. So Finessing Sense holes everywhere. I'm digging the fuck out of this. If anything, I think at times the delivery, especially on this hook, could be maybe just a little bit more on. That being said, I think the vibe is perfect for the production. So overall, it's a win for me. But I would say work on some of the exact delivery points, and just hitting those moments. Galaxy says it needs like a pause somewhere to give it some space. I feel that. What's the artist name? Check the rhyme. I'll just bump you up, bro. I believe you. Django says, honestly, this feels like a hit to me. It definitely does. It feels like this would do good on radio, good in the clubs. This is really solid. It's a really solid effort. It just needs like a music video with it too. Or a visualizer or something. Devin? Alright, got you. It's just like these moments in the hook, I just feel like it could be just dead on with the beat and it would really hit. It has a music video? Oh, fine. Officially AKA on Instagram. I did not, because I think my thing is frozen and I'm not getting them. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Yeah, it's just, I think with dancehall being really like on the beat is important to me, like... Whereas with like some hip hop stuff now, it's like kind of lax, people are going in and out. I just feel like it's got to be really on beat. And the only thing I hear is that the vocals could be just a tiny bit more on beat, especially within the hook. But I think the melodies, the writing, everything was great. I definitely would listen to the song again. But yeah, if I was being like critical, which is kind of the point of this, it would be that I think I'm gonna start this again. It would be that I think some of the timing could be just a little bit better on the hook specifically. All right, this is Avantis with Tidal Wave. This band is based out of Chicago, and honestly, they're hard, bro. I really like them a lot. This band is sick, bro. We just found them towards the end of last year. But I'm into it. I feel that, check the rhyme. That's pretty solid. American Wasteland type beat. It says Galaxy Music. I fuck with this band, bro. I like this. I bet your shows are sick, bro. This could definitely be in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. No, I like this. Madden vibes, FIFA vibes. I could see this in FIFA for sure. Nice touch though with the backing away from the mic. Just way to know your mic placement. You guys are sick, man. I would love to see you guys live. Hip Hop says this is so hard. His energy is great. Shout out to Fernando RES on vocals. Oh, you guys brothers too? These guys are all related. Welcome, character. This is sick, bro. This is super tight. You guys have great chemistry. I mean, that makes sense because you're all related, but the chemistry on the track here is... And in the performance, it's fantastic. You're also extremely talented musicians, all of you. The drummer is eating right now, bro. Great arrangement in the song, man. You guys did an amazing job. Yo, shout out to everybody from Timber's Discord. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing it. Rick Knight says Chicago-based artists make sure to apply for the Chicago Music Grant before January 17th. Character says it sounds like Mexicans having a party until 5 in the morning with nothing but an 18-pack, but at Venice. That is very specific. Nah, that was beautiful. You guys did an amazing job. I think seeing it live, like I've enjoyed listening to you, but seeing it live and seeing the performance and kind of how you guys fit together in a performance is actually super cool, and it's maybe even just sold me more on how much I like your music. Avantist_ on Instagram. You guys are fucking cool. Gold Rose is up next out of the Inland Empire. Specific and true, says the Tremulent 420. ML3 Gold Rose, Young OG Freestyle. Let us know what you think. A little bit of a vibe switch as we go into this one. Just know you're about to get some bars. I like Gold Rose a lot, man. Let us know what you think in the chat. Character, thank you for the follow.
These days it feels a block away. Defensive plays run active shooter, stacking Draymond. Said they have my back.
I think the vocal mix can use a little bit, just to make sure that the level is a little bit more consistent. It feels like the volume changes a little bit word to word, which I kind of like, but at the same time, we lose certain words here and there, and I just wish they cut through altogether. Oh, unmixed. Okay, well then take that back. Ryu says can hit action Bronson influence on this. These are raw vocals. All right, well, outside of the volume, they're great. Goldrose 24K underscore. Give us some ad libs when you give us the final version too. Dash of Absol. I fully agree with you, Andre. I hear a dash of Absol, I hear a dash of Schoolboy, and there's definitely that TD kind of feeling. I fuck with Gold Rose though. It's just good raps. I hope you give us a visual to that one, especially at a 1:30-second freestyle. I want to see a visual. I think that'll help really sell the whole thing, get it across. All right, we're going to keep things moving. KayvanMD up next. This is Throwback official video. Oh, Connecticut calling. And we have anyone from Connecticut in the chat?
Our vacation in
Gold Rose is in Inland Empire in California. Make sure you tap in.
Rapidly changing skyline and a network of fast-moving.
Can't wait for these visuals, bro. All right, let us know what you think of this one. We do have some Connecticut people in the chat. How to skip the Braddest. Here's the instructions in the chat. Subscribing on Gifting a Sub will get you bumped up into this priority queue. New England in the building. Beat is crazy. Delivery could use a little bit of work for me, I think. Maybe just working at it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I do think you could just smooth it out. The more you do it, the smoother it'll get, the more you'll kind of get into that pocket. But raps are good. And the actual like flow, rhythmic aspects of it are really good. And beat is crazy. Video's clean too. I agree with Galaxy on that one. Whitaker Collectibles. What's your artist name? Let us know in the chat. Thanks for the sub. Issa Murder Me. I got you. Can you make sure you submit it in the Google form if you haven't? Thank you. I'll pull up the socials after we get through the video. I just don't want to interrupt it. Oh, you from Hartford? I've been to Hartford a couple times. On-camera presence is actually fantastic. So great job on that. Very animated eyes and body, which is great. I mean, like, honestly, you're already selling it. I just think it's like delivery could use a little bit of work. Is it Issa Ibn Wali? Love the umbrella too. It's a nice. It's visually. This is actually a really nice video. I like this. I also agree with Kenny. The fact that he's this expressive with a mask on is impressive.
For your spirit, you cutting your loss. Was the spirit, I give it a God. He gon' stare, he moving me.
Probably same note for this artist on the second part too. Just delivery, working on it, and that's really just making more songs. The video's clean though. I actually think video is probably one of my favorite parts. Vocal mix is solid. It really cuts through. Like we are getting a lot of presence in the vocal over the production, but everything feels really full.
When demons start patting, I drive it like Beverly, swing like I'm Nariko, sword looking heavenly, stomping like Naruto, knucklehead tendencies moving like
this on-camera energy that you guys have is actually fantastic though.
I'm playing like Swan and I'm ducking the haze and I'm new in the maze, telling the devil that I need some space, so I pull up like clay. God built my soul in the avatar state, so I stay looking gold. Captain pressing these moments, I'm Shanks when I'm focused, and God gonna speak when I'm chosen. This story, I'm Greek and you're Trojan.
TMCG says, I appreciate the gift to sub where I submit music. If you want to submit too. What effect is that cinematically when it's low angle and makes that motion? It's probably strapped on a chest rig, so when it moves with you. Maybe. Changing scenery, maybe something more colorful for the second artist would be cool. I agree with that. Maybe some different scenes. That looks like it's a rig though that's attached to the guy's waist. Does look like they had fun. Chango says not scary enough.
Dogs go to heaven, he can die in that Hellcat. Smell that? That's your man's pack. I can sell that. Blow back. I tell you, little bitch, throw back. Throw that. Send him to the past. It's a throwback.
It is long. 431 is pretty long. It's not like egregiously long. Like I've definitely seen and heard longer songs than 430, but it is a mount strapped to my chest. Yeah. I would say that there's probably like a couple things is, yeah, it is a little bit long. And the things that I would work on are delivery, but I think your on-camera presence is fantastic. And I think that is a big selling point for me to come back and listen to more, because that is something that you can't necessarily teach artists. And sometimes they just don't do well on camera and are a little bit awkward. And I think you guys did a great job. So I make long songs. I got a 7-minute joint in the vault right now. Hold on to that until you have a big fan base. Because it will be way more impactful if you put it out when people are already super, super into what you're doing. If you do it too early, it'll get like overlooked and you'll hate it. Alright, this is Bridges by Da Vinci Casso. I mean, my feedback immediately on this is really about the vocal mix. Yeah, but I remember listening to you. You got that really growly low voice, so I still feel like you guys are trying to find the proper mix for the vocal. Bula, enjoy your dinner, my bro. I like the whispered delivery. I do just think that the vocal mix could be a little bit cleaner. We're getting a lot of the sounds, you know what I'm saying? That's the challenge with recording a more whispered vocal. Big Papa, have fun at the studio. Enjoy yourself. Ooh, Samurai and Quinoa. We got healthy boys in the chat tonight. Life of Brian, thank you for the follow.
From all this hard work, this spot was earned, won't build back, them bridges burned, hands clean.
Music video might help, definitely would. Suicide Boys kind of vibes for sure. This is his actual voice, it's not put on. I still just think you guys are trying to find the right vocal mix for this vocal. It's tough. I could see this being difficult for an engineer to figure out. I think once you get it though, and you find the right engineer who can remix this type of vocal, you'll be solid. I still just think this vocal mix is not in the right pocket yet. You still get a lot of noise around the vocal. Check the arm says if you're going to use the actual voice, I'd introduce it sooner. I kind of wish that it was flipped and like your full voice was kind of on this like quieter part where it's like, all right, here's my rationale for this, right? I think your voice is super interesting, especially when we get into that growl. It's got a really nice low part of it. And I think over a less complicated production style, that vocal would actually stand out just a little bit more. And then when the beat drops in, if you flipped into that whispered vocal, I actually think it would contrast separately and maybe sit a little bit better over a more complicated production style. Whereas the real like true like voice that you have might actually fit better on some like less complicated production. If you've ever listened to this, there's this artist Harvey White who does a lot of stuff in the UK who I've been listening to a lot recently, and he just only raps over piano, and he also has like a really interesting voice. Here, I'll show you guys very quickly so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's pretty interesting because he does a lot of stuff like this.
It's colored in red and gray. Everyone's selling weight and pouring codeine lemonade.
And I actually think that like the contrast between your voice and your vocal with maybe just less complicated production might actually be really cool. So I think it's worth trying.
He used to roll with us. It's over, fuck these fallen soldiers.
I don't know, maybe just a thought.
Alone at last. Now we can joke and laugh.
It's super clean. I'm a big Harvey White fan. I think this dude's actually amazing. And he's a sick pianist too. But yeah, Detroit City Vinci, if you were rocking with that one. I do think, bro, you've definitely got potential, and the voice is so interesting. It's just finding the right mix, which I don't think we're quite at yet. feel like hearing the mixes on hyperpop songs could be a good reference too. That's worth listening to. Suicide Boys also. If you're on Instagram and you want to send music, make sure you come join us on Twitch. Sorry, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. That's where we take all the submissions. There's a Google link in my link tree also.
Pungent beats.
Pungent beats. Things to work on: mixing, making sure there's more balance between the individual elements of the song. I would cut back on the reverb on the hi-hats. I don't think you need as much. Generally, I'll leave my hi-hats pretty dry. Melody, I'm not particularly mad at. Arrangement, I'm not particularly mad at. I do think that the mix itself could just be a little bit more robust, especially in... Well, the sub is pretty loud, but the percussive elements, like some of these drum things, are kind of tucked back. And that sub is maybe knocking just a little bit too hard, but then the mix overall feels really quiet. Like the overall master of everything feels pretty compressed. So I think mixing is probably the thing to really work on. Yeah, the 808's banging, but it's banging in a way where it's like kind of phasing out everything else. And I think like as a producer, like one, you want to make sure there's balance in your beats because that's what people are going to really want. They want everything to kind of feel finished before they hop on it. At least that's kind of my experience with things. Is like, if you send an unmixed beat, people are just gonna be like, oh, this doesn't sound right. But the biggest thing here is I would cut that sub down just a little bit, give a little bit more balance to everything. If it was intentional, that's fine. It still feels kind of quiet overall though, just like all the elements. So even if it is intentional, I think there still needs to be just a little bit more balance within the mix. Seth and Essington says scooping out the low mids and the 808s help the clarity. That's, I think, a very fair point. And sorry, I only said this because I produce too, so it's something I think about a lot. And it's something I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out, because it is one of the harder parts. Phoenix says a soft clipper will help an 808 sound loud but not muddy. I think that's what I'm saying too, is that the 808 feels maybe just a little bit muddier than it does feel loud. Because it doesn't feel that loud in my headphones. I can just tell that it's louder than everything else and is muddying up everything else. But I think Phoenix has a really good point. A soft clipper might help it. I'm not mad at the melodies or the arrangement though. I actually think the melodies and the arrangement are pretty solid. And all of the arrangement of the song and like the way everything is constructed feels good. It's just the mix that I think could improve. And that's it. Keep going though, bro. Black Tech, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Up the clap snare. Yeah, like I want more of that bounce. You know what I mean? That's really the thing that I think I look for, especially in like a sub-heavy beat, is just more of that bounce. And I feel like with those percussive elements tucked back a little bit, that's one of the things we lack. Pungent Beats on Instagram, though. Make sure you go tap in if you're rocking with him. Has a lot of beats, has beats on sale, has graphic design work if you are looking for graphic design work as well. Pungent Beats. We got Tova up next. Happy New Year to you. This is Hughes dropping February 14th on Valentine's Day, so this better be about love. Let us know what you think in the chat. And if you are with us in the chat and you've just joined us, welcome in. Let us know where you're watching from. We got about 45 minutes, 35 minutes left. We're going to try and get through all these songs. As soon as we get through these priority subscriber submissions, we'll start bumping people from the chat for free. Tova also makes really long songs, but they are beautiful. Definitely got a little Daniel Caesar in him. This one sounds great though. Great mix. Great vocal tone, great vocal delivery, great control. All the instrumentation on this is fantastic. Again, Tova Make Music on Instagram. Tova Makes Music. This drops on Valentine's Day. Yeah, Finesse Hugh, he's definitely got a little Daniel Caesar streak in him. Nexus Network says this is fire. Welcome in for the first time. It's nice to have you. Complex was not played yet, don't worry. Go follow Tova Makes Music on Instagram if you like this. A little bit of Moses Sumney for sure. Tova, did you hear that? Make sure you tap in with Check the Rhyme and send over the press release when it drops. It's beautiful and sad but hopeful, says Tramy Line. On me, you'd always have a shoulder. In you, I'd always have a friend. Galaxy, what do you think about the mix could improve if you had notes? And I love the way that you show up for me. Simple things you do that help me see. My love the instrumentation too. I think it also elevates everything as a whole. It's a really nice touch in the back to have those runs and the piano in the back. I really like the mix too. That's why I'm asking Galaxy what it is, because for me this actually feels like it really hits. XXL says this is smooth, no lie. TCM, thank you for submitting. You can skip if you want, but we have a pretty thick priority subscriber queue, and I want to get through it so we can do some free skips. Piano's excellent, I agree. No, Nexus is Jesus is clean, harmony is smooth. Better with you. I mean, if you want to skip to the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you'd have to gift 11 subs. If you want to skip to the top. No, you can totally tag your account, bro. I'm not tripping at all. If you're a curator in the chat and you're looking for music submissions, feel free to share that in the chat whenever you want. That's what this is for. I want everybody here to be able to submit their music to places too. Jazz aspect on this is very beautiful, I agree. Yeah, I'll be singing it as well. This is nice, bro. Anton, what's going on, bro? Happy New Year. I still think it's maybe a touch long. That's it. And that's me being real picky about how long it is. And generally just feeling like songs should be shorter in general. Hey, Rudy, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. It's been really cool building this, and I appreciate everybody who's in here sending music, because I can't do any of this without you guys, so I appreciate it. And also just the good energy you guys bring in here all the time. Like, I get on other streams and it's not always this kind, it's not always this welcoming, and I really appreciate that you guys stick to that and make sure everybody feels comfortable in here sharing music, because it's, you know, it's a hard fucking thing to do. I can't wait till this drops either. I also agree that a live performance video, or really any live performance videos from you would be fire. I'd love to see more of those. XXL, thank you for the sub. Your artist name is Complex, right? I'm gonna put you in the priority queue. I did not play your submission yet, bro. We are still going through priority subscriber submissions. We've got a ton today, which I am very thankful for, but does make it hard to get to everything. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Consistency is key to everything. I kind of want to set an example to artists through that, and just letting you guys know, too, like, it's about being consistent with whatever you're doing. If it's content, if it's releases, if it's videos, just consistency is key. No, it's beautiful, man. You did an amazing job. Alright, this is Peyton Binge. She's looking for an R&B artist to sing this. Tova, maybe it's you. Peyton Binge on TikTok. I really like this guy. He's an amazing writer. Based in New York, from OKC originally. Here's the lyrics.
It's time to dig in. Something within me, deep in my soul. My heart is gone cold. I'm filled with hate, and that just ain't who I am.
This is nice writing, bro. This is good writing.
I wish you nothing but the best things.
Oh,
happiness and love,
brother. Casso, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. This hook is gas, bro.
I got some shit that I'm addressing.
You can put this out yourself. I love your singing voice.
I wish you nothing but the best. Hey, yeah. Now this society we live in, it ain't
Oh my God, bro, get it off your chest.
Tell me how I
Timba
am
says this
so
is very
angry
good.
when I'm still healthy in my prime. Tell me how we're gonna go and put the wealthy in a bind. Because my mind keeps trying to tell me that the only way is dying, and I ain't ever been the violent type. Quiet boy, I'm
this is
a
Cheddar?
violent type.
Nice.
Soft spoken, I'm a shining light.
That
Young
makes sense.
man, we trying to find
Cheddar's a fucking
peace
gem,
in
bro.
my
Shout out to
peace and
Cheddar.
find it. Releasing tweets, got the streets ignited. I seek release.
Verses, I think verses generally are harder, but I think the hook is really strong here. And just generally, I feel like if you're giving songs to people too, they're probably only gonna take the hooks and not the verses for the most part, so I'm less worried about it. But from a writing perspective, this hook has got it. Pre-hook into chorus is my favorite part of this song for sure. Next is we're gonna try, man. Hook is top tier, bro. Happiness and love and blessings. It just fits, man.
I wish you nothing but the best things. I got some shit that I'm addressing right now. I wish you nothing but the best.
You just gotta stick around, Brad Est. We're gonna try and do it. Sometimes though, if we have too many submissions, we don't get to it, which is why I always say the only guarantee is the subscribing, gifting sub function. But we're back on Thursday, so if we don't get to you today, make sure you resubmit on Thursday, and we'll try and get to you then. I do this every Monday and Thursday, but we get a lot of submissions. This is dope. Only thing I critique is the verse delivery. Totally fair. I think we all feel the same. To me, the hook and the pre-hook was what really, really stands out. The song's like 3 years old. Love that. Peyton's Instagram is the same thing. Peyton Binge. Make sure you tap in, bro. He's based here in New York. Wish you took payments outside of Twitch to skip. I do. It's just hard for me to keep track of, but I mean, I can. There are some people who watch that are not based in the US and can't subscribe through Twitch. So we have it there if you really want to do it. You just have to tell me, and I'll get a notification on my phone. Sorry, donations, is that it? Donate? There's a fucking thing for it. Yeah, if you want to give me money just because you like that, it's a fucking thing. All right, this is Legacy, the producer, with Journey. UK Inside. Oh yeah, where's everybody from? If you just joined us, where are you watching from? I'm from the UK originally, so it's nice to see some UK people in here. This is the one on the top. So the one below it? Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that the one on the cover was a play button. Thank you for that. We got Nashville, we got Sacramento, North Korea. Oh no. Brooklyn, Pittsburgh, Dallas. I know you're not in North Korea because they can't watch it. Alright, this is Journey by Legacy, the producer. This feels like some music they were playing on NPR. We got Oregon in the chat, we got Michigan. Timber, you from Portland as well? Wolverhampton? No way, bro. I'm from Peterborough originally. So we're not too far from each other. Instrumentation is hard. I think maybe some tuning on the vocal would have been nice, just a little bit. But the instrumental arrangement's really nice. I'm dead, bro. Legacy.theproducer on Instagram out of Vancouver. 452 is hella long, bro. That's maybe the only thing I'll say. I don't know if this needed to be 5 minutes long. I like the arrangement so far, but you're gonna have to have some real big changes to keep me for 5 minutes. I would say this to anybody. Yeah, that's my only real critique. That's a nice drop back in though. All right, if it evolves, I'm gonna be happy. Look, man, Django is like this sometimes. If you did subscribe, I will get to you for sure. I'm playing every subscriber before we get off. That's just how it works. That's why it's a guarantee. Orange is what's next in the queue. These were priority subscriber submissions. We got a lot of them today. So I'm gonna get through all of these, and then whatever time we have left, we'll be bumping people for free, but we'll try what we do. Stephen Essington says, you'll be dropping those 2005 4-minute songs. I'm mad at it. You watched up, Django, so you're in the queue already. So I'll play you before we get off. No. If you subscribe to Gifted a Sub at all, we'll play you before we get done, even if I run a little over. Again, if you subscribe to a sub, I will get to you. It's a guarantee that I'll play before I get off stream. I just might not get the free section of the stream today. That's what happens. But we're gonna try, bro. We're gonna try. So if you're here, we're still gonna try. I got like 30 minutes left on the clock, so we'll see. If it's like all 5-minute songs though, maybe not so much. Peyton, enjoy the football game. It's only $5 to subscribe, so 5 is fine, but if you want to send me more, you can. It's up to you. Is it good to drop every month? Yeah, that's a good way to build a fan base, dropping every month, to be honest. Check the rhyme, says go Huskies. Who is singing on this track? You don't need to watch the whole football game, bro. You can watch the last period and you'll be fine. That's how I feel about football and basketball. You really don't have to watch 3 out of 4 periods of the game. You can just watch the last one. So I don't think this is evolving enough for me, but I still like it. There's a vocal from the Mendican tribe in Mali. That's pretty tight. I do also think that the evolution of the track could have maybe happened earlier, so that it's not 4 minutes and 52 seconds long, but that's just a personal thing. Especially because it is mostly instrumental anyway. It's about the journey, not the destination. Sports, I'm dead. I do like this song, I'm not mad. I really like that synth part that's come in here in this last section too. Listen to me, Kenny, with your fucking Arsenal slander in here with the Spurs bullshit. It's been a rough holiday season for us, and it doesn't look like we're buying a new striker in this window, and I'm pretty upset about it. So, have fun with Timo Werner, who's not been good for over a decade, and we'll see you at the end of the season. You can keep the slander. You guys have not had a good run either. Legacy the producer on Instagram. This is such a cypher song. It's definitely a cypher song. I can see dancers dancing to it for sure. This stream is sponsored by Spite. It's definitely sponsored by Spite. Next up, we got Jay Breeze. No, man, don't even worry about it. Voto was the most random pickup. I agree. A strange choice for you guys. He's just the German Richarlison, so I don't know that he's going to be scoring goals for you either. But we'll see. Maybe. Dragoson also a weird one. Oh, Jay Breeze. This is tough, bro. What is going on here? Central's like mama, swimming at G80. She got some ass like mama. Money by the truckload, that shit look like Tonka. Throw that shit at Starlets. Throw that shit. Oh, you got a Persian sample hip hop beat? I definitely want to hear it on Persian, so I want to hear that. Simmons' mix is tough. Mix is tough. Hook is really hard. Verse delivery could be a little bit stronger here. That's about it. That's maybe my only feedback on this part. Phoenix, what's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. Someone put Paloma Mommy in there? I know who Paloma Mommy is. You don't need to submit that to me. Unless you are Paloma Mommy and you're sending music in here, which if that's the case, shout out to you. Hook is stupid. Whoever this artist is right here is eating too. This is good. It moves really well too, especially for a song that's only 1 minute and 51 seconds long. I enjoyed this one. This is the first song on my EP. When does it drop? I like this one a lot. Jay Breeze beats on TikTok. Drop your Instagram in the chat for all of us too. And make sure you put that, for everybody who's in the chat, we have a release calendar so I can keep up with your releases. It came out on the 27th. Is it on Spotify?
Squarespace is designed to sell
G80 Swim. G80 Swim. It is not on Spotify. All right. Well, if it goes on Spotify, let me know so I can add it to the playlist. I don't have a SoundCloud playlist, so I can't do anything with it right now. I'm sorry. I apologize. Who's Galaxy? Hard. Was this the beat?
Galaxy.
Is it this hard trap beat that you want us to play? No, man. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Galaxy.
Hey, hey, hey. Riding the top, I got hands on a whip. Line my tell my bitch. I got a man when I'm running from this. I don't hit, I don't miss. Baby, I fire. I like my shit, so really no risk. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really know it's like, really no risk. All of my bitch got choppers. Chop, 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 chop. All of my bitch got choppers. Chop, 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 chop. All of my bitch got choppers. This is a tough beat. This is a tough beat. I'll do it whenever, bro. You send me a track, I'll do it. I was writing to one of our community members' beats over the holidays just for funsies. I don't really do it as much anymore. All of my got chop, chop, chop. If you go hands, I'm up in that kitchen with a pot that pop, 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 pop. I like let's go, no, let's go, la, la, la. I got hands on the wing, no, tap, tap, tap. Stacking up bands on the way, got a man, and got fast on the leg, got a man's on the wanna go la la la, and run when I hop in a whip, I drive it on a la la la, and this is a hard beat, bro. Send one for my upstairs attic Timber sweatshirt. Look, if you guys send me a beat, I'll rap on it. I gotta like it though. If you send me something that I like, I'll do it. This one's tough, man. This might be my favorite beat you've sent in. At Who's Galaxy on Instagram. Make sure you tap in. This one's tough, dude. Just started uploading. Good luck. Best of luck on your journey. Make sure you get all the tags. Please don't send me peanuts. I have a severe peanut allergy, and I will anaphylactic shock all over the room. It's not fun. Suffocating is no good. No peanuts. No peanuts. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean that's tough, man. I got no qualms with that beat. This is Ether featuring Antone Now by Timba. 2024, we ain't fucking with no peanuts. That's facts. Don't ever watch Charlie Brown around. No,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Boom, when I drop mics like a meteor.
Hey, yo, Antone is 15, turning 16? If you do, I will, but we're running real low on time, so I'll maybe save it for Thursday. Turn 16 in April, bro. This kid's a fucking monster. Next stream's on Thursday. I'll be going from my parents' house. It'll be another From Red stream. Antone Now, the rapper on the track. Go follow him. Goddamn. Bro, I still got something for you. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I just got back in the office today. You are insane, bro. I do not understand. Timba, this beat is amazing too, bro. Great job. Timba, where are you from? From Phoenix? You from Arizona? You guys gotta put that shit out. You're in Oregon right now? Oh, PDX is Portland, Oregon, right? Is that right? Bruh, you are a absolute monster, bro. Timba. You know Win and them? I feel like Win will really fuck with your production style too. If you don't already. Bray, I am sick. I just uploaded this one for distribution today. This comes out on January 26th. From Bray. One of the artists I signed the Genius distro from this community, bro. Timber, send me some beats, bro. I'll pass them on. I love Bray, man. Featuring Shia. Feels hella West Coast while he is in LA, so that makes sense. Originally from the OC. At Braden on Instagram. He makes great music, man. I'm such a fan of this kid. Great vibes, great energy. If you didn't catch him on our At Home With series, you can get to know him a little bit better. This is one of our interview series that we do on the Kayvan's House page. Make sure you go follow if you have not. Man, literally, go stream Bray's music. We're about to hit 1 million on his first song ever. We are so close to hitting 1 million on this song, and I really want to get to it. You got about 70,000 streams to go on Lost Cause. Go listen to this artist, bro. I'm telling you guys, Off a Fuse is amazing. Bust is amazing. Loves Me Not's amazing. All this old shit is amazing too. This is Shia. At Where Is Sheer on Instagram. They are all amazing. This is the rapper rapping right now. Shout out to Kenny Ryu in the chat, his manager, who does an amazing job making sure all those visuals come together and look amazing. This one drops on January 26th, so make sure you go pre-save it when I get the pre-save link. Can't do it yet, but when I get the pre-save link and it's uploaded properly and processed, then go pre-save it. Tim says this is a great summer vibe. Luckily, it's a warm winter time. Solid 3 minutes long. Production on it is great. Shout out to the producers, Jordan Vega, and I can't remember the other guys' names, but Jordan Vega, all the guys and producers did a great job. It is a warm winter. I don't know what to tell you. It's hot as fuck in New York. Reminds me of Noah Gaius' Galaxy music. Warm winter where? We had snow here today. In the UK? You guys had snow? The fuck? I mean, it's been warm in New York. Super Tough says Hugh G. Gave the engineer a completely different reference and went with a Brent vibe. Think it came out different but dope. I didn't get Brent from that at all, but I think it did come out really cool. I like it. Yeah, check the rhyme. I will. I'm gonna do all the assets, folders, and everything this week and start sending it out to people. So you will absolutely get this coming your way. If you want it on email, just DM me your email again, and I'll make sure we send it there. All right, this is Not Mine, V4M4 from Hugh G. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, I love that knock in the production. That's a nice touch. Vocal sounds good. Mix on the instrumental feels good here. More for the vocal stacks. Oh. This is the right link here. Oh, Caleb Leduc is on the first verse. Nomad, no worries. We've only got about 10 minutes left, but I gotta get through all these submissions before we leave, so. Definitely gonna go a little bit over tonight. This is good, man. I like this. Oh, damn. PayPal's like, nah, I don't have anything else, man. I'm sorry. See if you're gonna unlock it before Thursday. I'm back on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Newtonium. Oh, I love that. This sounds great. Hey, man. I do love this. Like, it's tiring to, like, be on camera and, like, try to talk to everybody for 2 hours, but it is a lot of fun. I love doing this.
I thought we were good. Can't be my misunderstood.
Don't worry, I'm also opening the community playlist back up again tonight after we get done. So there is more opportunities to get your music in front of me too that aren't this. And I'm also doing a guest playlist for somebody else for Kinda Consistent. Shout out to Kinda Consistent. So I'll be doing a guest playlist for them as well. So I'm going to open up submissions for that through the Discord, through Twitter. So just keep your eyes on everything that I do because there's always opportunities for you to submit music even if it's not here on stream. And I do listen to all my submissions. That's just what I've always been like. So I agree. Rap here is perfectly on vibe. This whole thing is done extremely well. I'm doing feedback right now, yeah, but we only have like 10 minutes left. I also just opened, like, if you want to get like you pay me $50, I'll do one especially for you, and I'll just send you a video, basically. So if you do want to reach out, you can do that as well. There is options. I do consultations. There is ways to just like get my time if you want to. But I like to tell people to do this first because it's just cheaper and easier and basically free. Kind of Consistent is the platform I'll be doing a guest playlist for in a couple weeks. I did two over Christmas, actually. I did one with Kenneth Goodrich, and we had a great talk about just rollouts, and he was asking me questions about distribution and things like that and what deals should look like. So I'm really happy to spend the time really answering whatever kind of questions you have. Next streaming on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I do this every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that was at HughG on Instagram, HEWGEE. That song was not mine. I liked it a lot. I felt like it was really, really well balanced and good. All right, this is dual wheel demo mix from Django, I think, right? Django UU. You got a show on pianos. Pianos on Valentine's Day. Shout out to pianos, man. I had a great time at every show I've ever been to at pianos. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is kind of crazy, honestly. A little Jaleel-esque. A little City Morgue-esque. Hard. Josiah and Jaleel had a baby. Yeah, I hear that for sure. Production is crazy on this one. I actually think the vocals cut through really well too. Look, AI Plankton, that's so savage. Yeah, you can, bro. I'll do it. I'll play yours next. That's fine. Sapja produced. I mean, it's kind of tough, bro. Lyrically, it could be a little bit catchier, but I think just the energy and everything and the production and the vocal is actually pretty good. XXL said I'll be lit off this in the gym. I think that's kind of the perfect space to listen to this. Energy is definitely there, and I think that's, you know, that is an important thing, especially in music like this. At Django Forever, Django UU Forever on Instagram. Yeah, what did you record this in? I don't know that makes too much of a difference to me, but I'm just curious. Yeah, the Plankton AI thing was actually kind of hilarious. I hear it. I hear what you're saying, but it's not a bad thing. I'm not mad at it. Django says, Reaper by Surge Psy. He recorded Hips Don't Lie like 20 years ago. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is that, bro? I've never heard of that DAW ever. What DAW is that? All right, Depression and Redemption by I Make Mad Beats featuring Italy, who's an artist from the community we actually really like, and then Edie and Teco, which are also a group from the community that we really fuck with out of Memphis. It's an oldie but a goodie. Really, I've never even seen it. I don't think. Plankton AI would be hilarious from a way to promote this. That actually would be pretty funny. Search Side was the recording engineer. Well, the mix sounds crazy. Mixed by you. Great job. Q. Have a good rest of your week, man. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, but if not, we're back next Monday. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for tapping in today. We've got a few minutes left. We're going to go on a raid after we get done, so make sure you stick around. Told ya. Yeah, I'll play you before we get off, bro. I'm sorry. I forgot to bump you up. That's my fault. I stopped getting notifications about subscribers though about midway through the stream, so I don't really know why.
Yo, I feel like Michael Jackson when he looked back at the screen.
Bro, if I'm around, I may. I do enjoy piano shows.
Where your head at? It can buy a crane, I be focused with a bread at. I can dive vain, I was something they would laugh at. Wanna steal my soul, got the heart of a Hellcat.
I mean, biggest thing for me here is the mix on the instrumental. I feel like it could be, it could just hit a little harder than it does. The vocals cut through in a nice way, but I think with such an intricate subline, I feel like we need to hit it just, it needs to hit just a little bit harder. I do think Edie and Tekko done a good job on this. But I think generally I really enjoy what they do. Intro was a touch long. I would agree with that too. How old is this? 2021. So this song is also like 3 years old. 2.5 years old. EDX Tekko on Instagram. I'm excited for the new Edie and Tekko work because everything that we've heard that is newer that hasn't come out yet does feel like it's a big improvement on some of the older stuff. Hey, shit, I'll host shows, bro. I'll do it right now. Italy Marciano on Instagram if you, I don't know if I've heard Italy on the song yet. I don't like long intros either. I mean, me and Bella are on the same page when it comes to that. I more often than not will say if it's a long intro, I'll probably stop listening to the song before we even get to the song. As a curator, like as somebody listening, I listen to a lot of music. Sometimes I'm just not trying to listen to that much fucking music. I make mad beats on Instagram. I like this whole like fucking crazy mask this dude wears. It's kind of tough. The beat is hard. I just wish that the mix was maybe a little bit more robust overall. Generally, my rule of thumb is like don't send me an intro that's longer than like 15 to 20 seconds. Just especially as like an independent emerging artist, like get straight to the fucking song. It's just more of an opportunity to lose people if it's like a minute long. You know what I mean? Like if I'm trying to get through songs, like I'm not gonna sit there for a fucking minute and listen to an intro. Truthfully, like I'm just not. Doesn't matter who the artist is. Like I literally feel that way about everybody. I feel the same way when there's Drake, and I gotta wait a minute to get to the fucking meat of the song. As next song. This one's a bit long too, just especially in the like towards the end of it, like where we're getting now. Like this part feels a little repetitive after we've gotten it a lot. Anton, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop. That is absurd, and I know it's not true. Long to me is like 30 to 45 seconds. Let me find more artists when a long intro don't make sense. I agree. I know the throwback video intro is long as well. Yeah, I just am generally like that. Like I'm an impatient person, but it's more so that it comes from a place of thinking like, all right, the audience is impatient. If I'm impatient, a little lengthy, I would agree. Yeah. All right, this is Sun Ra by Devin. I hope this beat gets louder and it's just the sample, because the sample is a bit quiet to start with.
The music is different, yeah. The music is different.
Damn, I wish I could see the fucking waveform on Spotify sometimes.
The music is different, yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright, the only thing I would say is the sample is maybe too quiet in the beginning.
What's in the water? I should have been cutting and ducked off. I'm fusing influences the same way
you can definitely change the song.
But I can escape, so I hit him late. It was late, so don't send me the damn chops.
But yeah, I enjoyed the song once we got into it.
See how people are changed on you. Keep trying to play tough. See his holes on my armor too. Try to keep it inside.
This beat is hard. I just think the sample was too quiet in the beginning. I wish the volume on the sample matched the actual rest of the production, and that's maybe it. But I'm kind of a stickler for volume levels being somewhat consistent. Once we get into it though, it's pretty solid. I do like this. Vocal could cut through a little bit more. Beat is crazy though. You can just submit again. That's it. And just when we get to you, if we get to you, let me know. I do still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs to get through on the priority subscriber queue though, so we're probably not going to get to the free bumps today. But I would highly suggest that if you have not joined the Discord, make sure you do, because the community playlist opens again tonight once we get done. And if you don't follow me on socials, make sure you do, because I will be announcing other submission playlists for you to submit to as well. And like I said, we are back on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you didn't get played today, make sure you resubmit on Thursday, all right? This is what I do after we get done. All of these submissions came in either at the end of last stream or in between stream days. So we only take songs that come in on stream days. Good switch up too.
Smile, brother man.
The production on this is actually wild.
Smile, good sister.
Curious to know where this sample came from. It weirdly reminds me of Afro Samurai.
Smile, all children of the sun. We are instruments for the people.
Pretty cool though. I do like the sample work a lot.
Ancestors, play me with your beautiful black rhythms, cause we is outside dancing for you.
I just like really reminds me of like some like Jimi Hendrix type shit.
We be beautiful black people and we be moving to the rhythmic.
What did he do with Pope Baby?
Flames of the eternal sun. Black people be conscious.
Well, he called his album Pope Baby. You know the rapper called Pope Baby, right?
Be conscious. The future is ours and we'll create on our feet, not our knees.
Reminds me of some Typical Butterfly. Afro Samurai was fire. I really liked it a lot. That's his album title. I do wish that the vocals were just up in the mix a little bit so they really cut through the production, but Pope Baby's fire, bro. Shout out to Pope Baby.
Negroes, colored people, Afro-Americans, be conscious. You know you can run your own life.
I like this. 047 Dev on Instagram.
So be conscious, black people, be conscious. Free yourself, soul brother, smile. Free yourself, good sister, smile. Smile.
Guys are keeping me late tonight. I gotta go pack, bro. I gotta fly to North Carolina tomorrow. Fuck. I just got home. I gotta pack again. Got down. Me and Pope Baby from the same city. Oh, you from Atlanta? Or is he not from Atlanta? I know he's in Atlanta now. Sam, enjoy your recording session, man. Thank you for being here. As always, we'll see you on Thursday. 3 switch ups in the production is wild, actually. Andrew Bugatti says, got sax. Savannah? Alright, yeah. Close enough. Close. I'm always happy with music I hear from Georgia, to be honest with you. Except country music. That shit can suck my ass. I'm not a big fan of Atlanta, Georgia country music. That's it. I mean, honestly, my only feedback is just the vocal mix could be a little tighter. It could come up in the overall mix so we can really like have it cut through instrumental, but that's about it. I think the production work is fantastic. The sample work is fantastic. But yeah, the biggest things are just boom. Let's get that vocal to really be the star of the show in the mix. All right, this is Issa Ibn Wali with Murder Me. I think I got an email from you today to do a personalized feedback. So if you still want to do that, let me know. I hadn't emailed back yet, but I did see it earlier. If you don't, we'll do it right now, so it's fine.
They tried to murder me, When it switched my name up, you never heard of me. But when they
Antona's like that sometimes, bro.
Refer to me. God would never
I saw Jid on open mic. I've met Jid a couple times before, actually. I was at the Return to the Dreamer sessions, and there's a picture with me and him in the room where they did Wells Fargo. But he's a nice dude, very nice guy. First time I ever met him was like back in Atlanta, A3C in like 2000, probably 2014, maybe 2015. And he was still like, he hadn't really blown up yet. It was cool. It was my first time meeting him, and then met him a couple times since then. Did some content with him. What's up, DMG John?
Yeah, they gon' see me as a target. Look,
yeah, I was.
They'll try to murder me. But
just for a couple days.
When they talk about the grace,
but in the documentary, when they're playing Wells Fargo for the first time, I was in the room. I was just standing behind a tall person, so I never actually made it on camera, but I was there. I'm not a tall person, so like if I'm in a room, just know that all the tall people are gonna be in front of me, and I'm gonna just be in the back, enjoying it and just listening. But it was fire. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in music. Was getting to go to those sessions, just walk around and be a fly on the wall. It was fucking cool as shit.
Talking to you, Lord, I send this up with urgency.
I mean, I think one thing here is kind of the lack of consistency in the vocal level. That is the first thing that I would kind of call out here is like, it goes from really quiet vocals to louder vocals, then really quiet vocals. I think there just needs to be a little bit more consistency in leveling. And automation on making sure that vocals kind of stay at the same place, even if it is changing in delivery style, like going from whispered to loud. So I would say like immediately one of the things that stands out to me on this one is just kind of the consistency on vocal. And then one, make sure you get your socials linked to your Spotify account too. That's a huge thing to not have there. Work on the imagery on the Spotify profile because that's the first thing that people see when they get there. So you want to make sure that there's like something that kind of draws you in right now. I think this album artwork could be maybe be a little bit brighter. I understand that it fits with the theme, but for example, right, we did things like when we were doing this, like I made sure we had a banner image and I made sure that we got like a fucking playlist up on here and then like make sure the bio and everything is in place so people can go follow them immediately. So things like that really make a difference, especially on a debut release. So I would say that those are some of the things to think about, especially as you are pushing this one. And then past that as well, like make sure he's making content consistently. Like this stuff is cool. I'm glad that there's like, you know, there's a lot being shared, but making sure that it really fits with the music and what's coming out and like highlighting what you guys are actually pushing to. Like 3 of the same exact thing, maybe not the move, but figuring out ways to do variations of pushing the same song through different forms of content, different types of content, I think is important too. So those would be my biggest bits of feedback. It's the first song ever, so I'm not going to be too harsh. Like, I do think some stuff just comes with practice and with working on it. So just keep making music, keep putting stuff out. And yeah. All right, this is Martial Art by Andre Bugatti. Andre, this is crazy. I love this. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but goddamn. This like saturation and distortion on the vocal is so nice. Isaiah, what's going on, bro? How are you? We're about to get done with stream in a minute. We're gonna go raid somebody else on Twitch in the music community. So if you are looking for someone to send music to, we've got 4 more songs to play before we get off today. I am going a little bit over, but we got a lot of subscribers today. I like this one a lot. I mean, I like a lot of the music you sent in, Andre. This one slaps. We'll probably raid Mo, because he's my favorite. I love raiding Mo. We always have a good time raiding him. Oh, bro, if I was driving to North Carolina, I would be bumping this shit in the car. Heavily. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Do you produce this one too? Again, the mix on this feels way better. Vocals are cutting through in a great way. It's robust. The balance is there. Mo gotta be in one of my music videos dressed in a banana suit. You gotta dress him as a yam. I mean, Andre, I really like that one a lot. At Andre Bugatti, the @ sign is the A. Complex, wake up. This is a crazy video already. I love drifting. Drifting is one of my favorite things to do. No samples. No samples, bro. You killed it. Amazing production work. Delivery could use a little bit of work on this. Video is crazy. Yeah, production style is wild, man. I like that. I like that. Delivery needs some work on this one. On camera energy is there. Yeah, I think if you could dial in the delivery a little bit more and just get your style down, like I wouldn't. I don't think this is the right delivery style for the voice. It feels a little forced, so I think it's just finding that natural voice where it feels a little bit more organic. It feels like it fits a little bit more easily, where you're not pushing it so much. Not mad at the rhythmic aspects of the delivery. Not mad at the writing either. It's really just the delivery style that I don't think this is the one for you. But again, it just comes with working on it and just making more music, and eventually you find the thing that fits your voice best. I don't think it's a bad place to start. I do just think that if I was going to say anything, like as an A&R, if I was going to be like, yo, like this is what could improve here, this is what you should work on, it would be just delivery. The beat does go bananas. Delivery doesn't fit the beat. That's all. I agree. That is really the only thing that I hear. The XXLPMC on Instagram. And look, you are not the only person that I've said this to ever either. So that's one thing to keep in mind. This is not me saying, hey, this is not good. It's just that if it could improve at all, delivery could improve. I'd say delivery was good, just the wrong beat. See, that I actually don't agree with. I think the beat was fine, but I do think that the delivery over the beat could fit better. And I do think that as an artist, it is you can change the delivery style depending on what you're putting it on. You know what I mean? I thought the beat was hard. I thought the video was hard. I just think the delivery style could have been a little bit more natural. And yeah, I understand the aggressive delivery. Sometimes though, when you are trying too hard to push a certain sound, it sounds too forced because your voice is like an instrument, right? So it's figuring out how to do it in a natural way where it doesn't feel pushed, but you're still getting that aggression. So like you had the right idea. I just think the delivery itself, if you work on that and figure out how to get the best out of your natural voice, will help you still get that effect. All right, this is Oppressed by PHX98. And also, again, this is just my opinion, so please don't take this as like, oh, this is, if I don't do this, the music will never be good. That's not what I'm saying either. This is what I hear myself in having listened to music and thinking about it. That's all. So take this with a pinch of salt. Everything I say, it's not like law by any means. See, same thing here, right? I think the delivery needs some work on this. The lyrics are solid, but it's a little like, oh, and that's fine too. Like, music is a journey, bro. Like, you're gonna be making all kinds of music. Things are gonna hit differently for different people all the time, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just keep going, keep making shit. See, lyrically, I like what you're saying here. I do still think the delivery could use a little bit of work. It feels, kind of meanders in and out of being on time at times, which for me is not something that I love, especially with more conscious raps. Like, I do feel like they need to be more on with the beat. The beat can use a little bit more variation throughout, I think. This is a nice moment here where everything drops out. Produced, mixed, and mastered by yourself is pretty impressive, so good job there.
Niggas ain't believe me.
I think the beat is actually pretty solid. Overall, more variation is never really a bad thing to me as a producer. I think you could add more variation just to keep things interesting. Especially as that melodic kind of chop seems to be the predominant kind of like melodic aspect to the production. But I love that song.
PHX Firebird, not the Pontiac. PHX, since his birth, I might die here.
PHX98 on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Again, just keep going. Keep making music.
Thinking of my city, then I hope they think it's Swayze. Fuck that. I know they thinking me. I'm the coming of the storm. I'm the thunder and the rain. Bitch, I'm monsoon season.
I think just work on the rhythmic elements of the delivery. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to comp things in. I tell rappers this all the time. You don't need to rap your shit all the way from start to finish and do it perfectly. You can comp in, you can punch in and just do line by line if you need to, idea by idea if you need to. Whatever makes it easier for you to get the cleanest recording of your vocal and the best recording of your delivery is it. They look like that one guy Haji. What do you mean? I do love Haji. Do I look like Haji Gaviota? Is that what you're saying? Shout out to Haji. Anton, now good to know. Let us know what you think in the chat. Of course, man. That's what we're here for.
Good to know. I've been rapping on the road.
Bro, I still to this day, just the fact that you're 15 blows my fucking mind. Yeah, shout out to Haji Gaviota, that's my fucking boy, bro. I'm gonna tell him that you said I look like him. Next stream is on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think my schedule, boom, 6 p.m. Eastern time every Monday and Thursday. I think this a couple days ago. Solid, bro. Great flow. Timing is on point, bro.
Nobody really wanna say my name. I'ma say it once or twice just to change the game. My name is Anton. Have an 8608. I'ma slide on this
making content. I'm eating it weekly. Biz. I love Haji. He's doing a great job.
I'ma slide on this beat just to show you how I ate you.
good to know. I've been rapping on the road, yeah.
We are probably gonna go raid Big Duck after this because that's my fucking guy. Big fan of his stream and his feedback as well.
Baby, let me tell you how good.
We got one more song left after this, and then we're gonna go hit this raid. I appreciate you guys sticking with me today. Sorry we didn't get to the free bumps, but like I said, we got 20, 28, 29 new subscribers today, so sometimes it just is like that. And we got a lot of long songs today too. I said raid. Had to raid. Look, come on the raid. That's what we do here. We bring the love to another community once we're done.
Here. So what else do you need? I'ma stand right near. I take a little piece, I'ma stand right clear.
This is real solid, bro. If you guys don't follow Antone already, make sure you go follow Antone now on Instagram and on TikTok as well. He's killing it with the content. He's making a lot of shit. Not so much on Instagram. We'll fix that. But on TikTok, this man is working. This man is working hard. Antone now 2 W's on TikTok. Get in there. But we're making content. We love it. Finna check my posture like that, brother. I'll sit up. Thank you. One thing you should do on this one is just add a vocalist like in the back. Like think what like Dreamville and them did early on, what Kendrick was doing, get a female like soul singer, you know what I mean, like on there. And I feel like adding something like that in the background as a layer, especially over the hook, will give you that like full Isaiah Rashad kind of feel when you get to it. That's it. Posture check me shit. All right, this is NAS Mix 2, all Vox by Told Ya. Last one for tonight. Oh, beautiful. That's gonna sound great with that on there. Byrie is somebody you should think about. She really killed it on that. Shrimp already real, it's a fact.
Lights down, phone off. I know you
Told you this is nice. This comes out on January 18th. Just go Google Byrie the Siren. You can find her. She rolls with like Chris Patrick and all of them. So it's like the perfect fit for you.
Her and her friends wanna party in the city. I might roll up. She be acting shy,
this is nice.
She hit me on my phone
Shout out to Told Ya.
No love.
Out of the UK. That's right, Wolverhampton, right? This is pretty solid. Yeah, you can DM me on IG. It's not a guarantee that I'll see it. It depends what it's about, honestly. If you're just trying to send me music, don't send it to me there because I won't see it. It really just depends what you're DMing me about. It'd be easy if you just ask me in the chat right now before we go on this raid, if I'm being honest. I just lose stuff in my DMs all the time. That's why I'm always like, don't DM me. This is pretty solid. Vocal stacks are really nice on this. Vocal tone's good, writing's pretty solid. It feels like UK R&B, which is something that I really love, so. I would say keep working on your content. That's something that feels like it can maybe improve a little bit and could increase in the frequency. If you want to, you can. Again, like, I don't know if I'll get to it. If you ask me in the Discord, that way I can give the information to everybody, that's fine. But again, also, like, I'm open for consultations if you want to book like a full hour to talk about strategy. I know I'm going to be busy as shit, like on my first week back at work, so it's very likely that I'll forget. And I try to give the answers to as many people as possible, and that's it. So if you ask me in the Discord in the lounge, I'll try and answer it there so everybody has it. Or if you want to do a consultation, you can, but it's very up to you. This is solid though, bro. I like this. I do like this a lot. I think maybe some more runs, especially... I'll do it for free if you ask in the Discord in the lounge, but if you want to do a paid consultation, you can as well. I basically have the options, like, you'll probably get a more detailed, like, hour-long conversation about something with me with a consultation, but I do try and answer questions for free so everybody gets the information. That's why usually I'll just be like, ask me the question here, and I'll fucking answer it for everybody, but it's really up to you. Like, if you want more of like a one-on-one thing, I do one-on-one consultations. But if you want just like a quick answer, I'm not hiding the vocals, man. You can maybe sing your songs. I love singing. I have a great time. I just don't want to be an artist anymore. That's really all that happened. I just don't really have the... I don't have the desire to want to be an artist anymore. I used to a lot. You know what I mean? I used to think that's what I was going to do forever, but now I'm just kind of like, nah. I'm cool. I like producing music. I like working with artists and helping them figure out how to do shit. I make music for myself every now and then. But yeah, I just don't really have that like want to be in front of people like that anymore. Like, this is really fun. I love doing this. And I love talking and helping people and just like sharing my experience and helping people figure it out. But yeah, I don't really have that desire to like remake my own music like that anymore. I do produce still. Like, here, I'll share fucking one of my recent beats with you guys so you can see what I've been making, but that one's shit. We'll share this one. Yeah, now I just make beats like all the time. I love the back end. I love the business. I love the challenge of it. I feel maybe at my final form on the business side a little bit more. So yeah, I don't know. I do fucking love producing though now. And that's something that I taught myself just out of necessity when I was an artist. Ron the Flair, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I don't know, I just like always did a bunch of different shit. Now it's just like, I don't really know what I want to say anymore. When I do write something, it's just like, when I gotta get some shit off my chest. I'll send this to you, bro. Alright, we're gonna go hit this raid. Big Dub Music. This year I do want to do more work with artists in the community though, especially with beats and stuff, just 'cause I can. And I've been meaning to for a while, just, you know. Alright, we're gonna go hit this raid. Come with us. I want to take all 19 of you in a Mo stream. And like I said, we're back on Thursday. Make sure you follow me on socials. I'll figure out a way to get these all in front of you just in case anybody here wants anything. But yeah, make sure you get at me on socials. Make sure, I don't know, just come back on Thursday. We're back on Thursday from 6 to 8. I don't know what I was going to say. Join the Discord. I'm going to open the community playlist again, so keep your eyes open for that. And I will see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your week. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. First stream of 2024 is done. Peace.